How about now? Testing one. Okay, there we go. I wasn't muted. My mic volume was turned down. I wasn't muted. So anyway, and my game's not showing up. What in the world is going on here? Come on. I do this stuff for... No, I don't do this for a living. There it is. Interesting. Maybe. Sort of. Come on. Show up. Okay. I guess that's good. Oh, it is a day. It is a day. I'm in a new hotel. Um, if you noticed, if you pay attention to my channel, I usually put out that I'm going to stream at like whatever time it is. It went from where it was going to be at 4:15 Pacific time, and then 6, and then it's back to 5. I've been having trouble with the Wi-Fi here in this hotel, so who knows? Um, it's actually pretty decent, but it just for whatever reason, wouldn't let me share things the way I wanted to share them. So I had to work with their help desk and we got it going. So anyway, hey, Ash, let's see. Destroying Serpent with my rank 2 Chavez finally did it. Congrats on being Thronebreaker. I wish I was at home. I would drop you some confetti and some love, but you'll just have to take it from here. Um, Other than that, let's see. What else do I have going on? I am trying to join, and I'm really pushing technology in these hotels. I'm streaming over on Twitch as well. I've done that in the past. I figure, heck, Lefty's doing it, Abdo's doing it. I might as well follow suit. I am nothing but a follower. Nothing original here. We all just kind of follow along. And howdy, and let's see. I also can say hi to Justin. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you in the chat. And Curd, get to playing with your kids. You're in Florida, for goodness sake. Go play with them. Go have fun. Go do Disney. There's fireworks and stuff at night. So, I don't know what you're doing here. Other than that, let's see. Really for tonight, taking a little bit of a break from Battlegrounds, although I will show I did play some today while I was traveling. And if you notice, I'm in Mysterium too. I did get some points. I did get some wins. So there we go. Last 5, 4-1. I'll take it. This one, where is it? This one right here. Nope. Yeah, that's the one. Still gets to me. I mean, first round, okay. Not the cleanest fight for me. I'll take it. It was a win. The next 2 rounds, I could not have done any better. That's an absolute tie. That is my first one of those in MCOC. Just an absolute deadlock, 0. Just nothing I could do any better. And then the 3rd round, I couldn't have fought that fight any better either. He just takes a while to get down. 100% health. That one still gets to me a little bit. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a breather tonight. We're going to sit back. We're going to talk MCOC. We're going to talk the game. I'm going to do something that's mindless and just kind of got to get done. I have not started it at all. And we've got, 6 days? Yeah, a little bit over 6 days left in the month to, whoops. No, that's not even the right level. That's the right level. So yeah, 0 to 100 tonight if we can, including the Paragon Gauntlet. The other reason for doing that, and I'm going to jump big screen while we do it, is that I might as well use some revives and some energy. And not revives, 30% champ boost. I might as well use them because they're of no use just haven't done it good all in a year. I typically wait till the last minute, and the only reason I'm doing it this time and not skipping it is because of that. What if the main boss of Act 9 is Deathless CGR? Ooh. Yeah, most people don't ever touch the monthly event quest anymore. It's just, I'm going to do it just because, I've got that stuff expiring. If not, I probably wouldn't this month. I typically do everything. Hey, Messiah. I like that little thing you got me, but there are times where it's a stubborn little son of a gun and doesn't want to connect. I had 30% expired today. Yeah. And see, I'm going to use some of them. I used them. I used them in AQ earlier today. I'll probably, I'm almost capped on energy. Um, we may do AQ and I may finish up that path. I want to get the boss. I took the two minis earlier, fairly healthy, looking okay. So we'll jump in there and finish that off here a little bit later. Um, we may take a break about a halfway point or something like that. I've been losing love fast for the game. Well, and that's kind of what we want to talk about. Use them on arena. I did use some in arena. I used some 20s and 15 attack boosts that were getting ready to expire this morning. Already missed 5 days of this calendar and never. Well, see, that's where we want to go. What do you guys want to see the folks at Kabam do to bring the love back into the game? You know, I am somebody who is compulsively addictive. You know, I will. That's not what I want to do. I like, repetitive things, I guess is what the way of putting it is. This is mindless. This is brainless. It is just something I can do to keep my hands busy. And I hate hearing people that are upset. I know we had the post from Trappy. We had the post from Andy, Damn Epic Whale. I know Yusafa's upset. Lefty's not real happy. I'm kind of in the same spot that I've always been with the game. You know, it is not really changed much, which is probably the reason why most people are in the state that they're in. You know, a monthly event quest is the same thing it's been forever. Oh, what class are these? Spider-Verse Heroes, Symbiote, Sinister Six, gain tactical edge. That's great. Okay, so Spideyverse and Symbiote. That's all I need to see. Upgrade BG rewards and Alliance Quest. Well, Alliance Quest is one that I've requested many, many times. Simply from the standpoint of I have run the same path and fought the same champions in Alliance Quest, now in two different alliances, for 2 years. 4 days a week for 2 years, same champions. That needs to change. They need, if nothing else, change the champions on the path every 90 days. You've got many champions out there. It shouldn't be that hard. That would be one big change that I'd like to see. You know, let me grab this real quick. I can't type and talk at the same time. Let's see who the boss is. So yeah, you know, I think, well, war rewards they have tweaked. That is coming. They have tweaked that. That starts in a week. There's got to, let's see what they did to Hawkeye to make him tough. Biohazard, Special Chaos Inversion, Encroaching Stun. Oh boy. Not a pain in the nodes. Let's grab just something from here. Got to be something. You got to have a good synergy somewhere. Well, maybe he doesn't. I'm going to find a synergy I want to use, dagnabbit. What the heck? We'll put Starkey in there. He's not ranked up. That's the only reason I keep playing this game is friends. Well, you know, there is that. Alliances do make a difference. I will say that much. The war rewards below Part 2 are a joke. I've heard that. Hey, contestant number 3. I don't even enjoy buying offers anymore. Yeah, I've been trying to stay away from the RNG offers. If you give me rank up materials, I'll buy the offers. If it is just, hey, buy 75, crystals that can be, rank 6 or 7 stars or something like that. Depending on the price, I did the Nexus ones not too long ago. So the odds of me finding other folks to geek out about a game like this in person is slim. So I like the connection with the community I've come to like. Plus, it really gives me, Justin, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's why I stream it. It gives me something to do. I'm going to be doing it anyway, and I'm in a hotel room. what else can I do in, where am I? Elk Grove, California at 5:30 at night. My work is done. I'm not going to go out and drink. I'm not going to go out and do all that stuff. So I'm going to do EventQuest. I mean, it gets that simple. Um, yeah, I think I'm starting not to enjoy the game because all the rewards are no longer great. Where my current, yeah, and that's the problem. Most of us that are in here are at the leading edge of the game, or close enough to it that we can count ourselves at the leading edge of the game. Um, it is. I just, what gets me is upgrading the rewards shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, well, there's apparently a note on here I didn't read. Because I'm just getting stunned left and right here. I don't care. I really don't care. Hey, Hoopster, what's going on? So, to me, okay, you just introduced Tier 4 Alpha Catalyst. That should be the signal to you to upgrade the game modes. All of them. Okay, Tier 4s are now out. You've got your rank 4 7 stars starting to populate. That should be the key to going, hey, we need to upgrade AQ rewards. We need to upgrade Battlegrounds. We need to upgrade Alliance War, Event Quest, everything. You've gotten to that next tier. You haven't changed the rewards since rank 2 7 stars, really. I think making the rewards worth being competitive in certain modes would help tremendously. Most of us are going to play the game regardless, but it doesn't feel worth pushing. Exactly. War Champ for the first time after all the years was pretty awesome. Yeah. Well, see, that would be awesome. So to me, they've got to take it up to the next level. You're putting end game content out. They pushed a lot of end game content recently, which some I like, some I don't. I did not like. I like the fights up until Ares. Of course, I did Ares when Ares was bugged, and the compensation for that is a slap in the face. Simply because I sucked at the fight, but it's a slap in the face. It's another insult. That one I'm a little upset over, but I don't know. I think that's where the discontent comes from. Everybody, you're bleeding edge. You want to push. You want to push. You want to push. Everything's coming out end game content, but then you're not pushing the envelope on the rewards. And I got to turn volume down on something here in a second because I hear my game, and I think that's what's throwing me off a little bit. So. Hey, reverse controls all the way around. I have no idea what's going on in these fights. I really don't. Reading would be good, but I'm not going to read. Who am I kidding? What was the compensation? I think it's in a forum post. I saw it clipped. And if that's what it ends up being, and that was a real post, they can keep it. Alliance-wise, we are either in BG alliances or war alliances rewarded. But yeah, I agree. I think, it was nice if they're upping some of the war rewards. I like that. For those that are doing high tier war, you need to make it worth it, because high tier war is expensive as anything. If you do high tier war, you've earned kind of getting some better rewards out of it, because it's costing you units. And for a lot of people, it costs a lot of units. I would say in 4 Loki, the average cost of a war season is in the neighborhood of 2,000 to 4,000 units if you're boosting and using your 3-minute boosts and your class boosts and all that in the fights like you're supposed to be. My alliance was third last season in BGs, and it wasn't worth it rewards wise. We didn't get a title. Yeah. See, titles are simple. Titles are easy things to give. And yeah, they've only updated the highest tier now. So, which is nice. It's a small step forward for some people. It's I don't get their reluctance. I know they've got a budget for rewards. Okay, if you ever talk to the Kabam folks, they will talk about that. They are allotted a budget um, for war rewards, and or for any rewards for the sales. They're allotted a budget of what they can give away. Um, for battlegrounds, the store. They're allotted a budget for what they can give. I think they need to up their budget. Just my thought. So I just I feel for those folks that are having a heart that are a little discontented. I guess the best way of putting it. I have no idea what these nodes are. I just know I keep stunning her every once in a while when I dex. Like that. I don't know what it is. So yeah, I kind of agree that we need to do something. I don't want to be a voice of discontent. I hate doing that, and I got to fix this light. That is horrible. That doesn't help things. Okay, give me 1 second here. Let's see. Ah, let's see if that helps any get more light in the room. I don't know. I like the Wi-Fi here. The lighting I may have to work on tomorrow. Move their lamps around in their room. So I like the game. I am a little bit of a Marvel fanboy. I like Marvel. I like the characters. I like fighting games. I like simple games. Um, and this one doesn't take a lot of brain power. So from that standpoint, I really like that. Who do I think is the new big champion buff reward they are announcing on Friday? I do not know, Ice. I I do not know. I know a little. I don't know who the buff the big champion buff is that they're going to be. I know some stuff that's coming out, and I will say there are some nice things on the horizon. That said, I can't tell you what they are. And I don't know. I just know what I have seen. I don't know if if they're necessarily going to be good for everybody, but I do know that they're looking at things. As far as the rewards go, they announced Alliance War. Um, I think we'll hear some other ones hopefully on Friday that they're going to do. They need to, and I can tell you the CCP server, the forums that we've got, they're hearing it. Um, they are hearing it. They heard it from me on the Ares fight. They are hearing it from Andy, who's in there and Trappy, and I think those are the two big ones for Battlegrounds. Those are a couple of your top 10 players. So they are kind of voicing their displeasure with where the rewards are. And you've got Andy, who's won Battlegrounds for 5 seasons in a row, and he's sitting there saying, I don't know why I do it. There's no reason to push. These rewards are not good. And he would know better than anybody. So, reality for those who can't buy their way through the game, I'd assume it's incredibly frustrating. I'm no whale, but I can spend enough to remain competitive. And that's kind of where I'm at. I am not a massive whale. I have spent strategically, and I map out and plan what I'm going to spend, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it what I can afford, what I can't afford, to kind of maintain having a decent roster and still having a budget and a life and enjoying things. Um, I will buy, like I bought the daily card. Let's look at it here. What is the daily card that I got? The Valiant daily card. This one right here, where you get these little things. Just because I want to do a crystal opening with it. I want to do all 30 of them and see what we get. I do get the collector's card and the energy card. They're cheapies. Not going to stress over those too much. Those I don't mind buying. I don't get all the levels of everything that comes out. The last event I didn't. I think I bought 2 of the upper ones, maybe 3. So I just, I hate seeing people upset. It's part of who I am. I am a pleaser. I like to make people happy. So I guess what I want from this stream and from all of you, if you had Kabam's ear and you could sit down one-on-one and talk with like Crash or Dave or Mike or somebody like that, what would you want them to hear? What do you want them to do? What do you think would make not just you, but the community feel better about the state of the game? And I'm going, we need to nominate somebody in the chat to write it up, and I will present that to Kabam either tonight or tomorrow before their live stream. Not that they can change anything tonight or tomorrow, but they will have it in hand before then. Hey, SM_20X. I think that's a follow over on the Twitch side. Thank you. I'm stuck at Thronebreaker. Why is it so hard? Struggling to carry. It's hard to rank up champs. Any tips? Yes. Depending on what your current roster's like. If you're struggling on the monthly event quest, do story quest, do the lower levels, make sure you've cleared 100% of things you're comfortable clearing. After that, if you're struggling for like gold and ISO and stuff like that, do arena. Gets you a cheap way to get units. Units can be used for a lot of things in this game. And, that to me, I still run arena. It is just it's how I've gotten all the ISO I've gotten. It provides you crystal shards so you can open crystals, which gets you gold, which gets you ISO, gets you better champs, things like that. I would probably talk to them more about maintaining lower level players, buff mid-level rewards. They do well in keeping high-end players, but I think, right now I think it's every level is having an issue. So, just try to be more active with buffering reward stores. And see, I thought, that to me, I thought was something that was already in their game plan. I'd love to know what happened to that, because it had to be about a year ago, when they redid the stores, they talked about how they were redoing it so that they could upgrade them easier. Okay, so kind of just buff rewards in general, update it more often. How about game modes? A lot of talk about wanting to switch up Battlegrounds. But what about Alliance Quest? What about Event Quest? I mean, these have been the same for how many years? This one's going to hurt a little bit, so I got to hope Silk finishes this fight pretty quick. You know what? We're going to try to throw a special and hope this finishes them off. It's not going to. Okay, it did. Whew. They need to redo all the rewards period. Okay. Here's my thing. Okay, let me. I guess maybe we'll take this from a different approach. When I have an employee comes to me with a problem, I want them to come to me with not just the problem, but their proposed solution. So it is easy for us to sit back, easy for me. Hey, buff rewards, make the fights easier, make it this, make it that. How? What is the proposal? What is the way we can do that? They should make AQ raid only. I agree, but then raid tickets, you would have to buy them. They're not going to let people have those rewards for free. The raid rewards, granted, it's random as heck, but they're not going to give them for free. Hey, Gabriel Blaze over on. Was that another Twitch? I think so. I don't know. Or is that a YouTube? No, that was a YouTube, but welcome, Gabriel. Sorry, for those who are just joining, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. I figure, my heroes in Abdo and Lefty are doing it, so I'm going to be a lemming and follow. But anyway, so what solutions do we have for them? Not just buff rewards, but how? How often do we buff rewards? What do we look for? What do we want? Knowing full well we all want tier 4 alphas, and they're not going to give them out like candy yet. To me, this would have to go. I would, one of my main things, let's scrap monthly event quest in its current form. I would move the side quests to the monthly event quest. Okay, so the side quest will become the monthly event quest. It's small, easy to play, quick. You maybe kind of like it is this month with just 3 fights and a boss, a couple paths every week. Boom, done. Then what I would do is have one massive fight. You have a boss, whoever or you can do it 2. You can do 2 fights, one the first 2 weeks, one the second 2 weeks, when the new champions come out. That is the boss. That is who you're fighting. You can take all month to get it down. You can go in with whatever champs. You go in and you knock off 10% one day. You go back in the next day, your champs aren't locked in there, and the boss is at 90%. Oops. Haha. So the boss is at 90%, and you go at it again. You don't have to use revives. It is just a massive slog fest to get the guy down. A massive boss. Don't have to make the nodes tricky. You have to make them tough, but not impossible. And just kind of do it like an individual raid, so to speak, where you have to get these 2 bosses down, and you have all week to do it, or a couple weeks to do it, all month to do it, something like that. You get to learn the animations of the new bosses. You get to play against them a lot. You get to see what they're like, and you kind of do that. That to me would be something that would be a little bit fun. It is, or that's kind of what I thought raids were going to be, and they are to a little bit. But I would say something like that to me would be awesome. That would be one thing I would do. Scrap this whole monthly EQ, kind of reconfigure it from the ground up, make it quicker. I don't want to be doing this. No one wants to watch this. I mean, when you think about it, high-end game content and Battlegrounds is what people want to see. When they're doing it, If the Valiant players will get the newer chase stuff and then trickle down. Yeah, a little bit of trickle down economics. When they pick me for feedback for the game, I give them my honest opinions and suggestions. I've seen them do it because the majority of the community, yeah, I haven't played the monthly event quest in the last 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I agree. My suggestion would be to create more content levels for high-end players. Event quest is okay, but there's nothing for Valiant. Yeah, I agree there. Nothing for the Valiant. Tier 7B are now a new chase for Valiant. T4A for Paragon. Okay. Hey, Nugget, what's going on? Yeah, so to me, I would scrap it. And then that way, what you can do is you can tier the rewards. You know, if you get 25% of the boss down, you get these rewards. If you get 50% of the boss down, you get these rewards. If you get 75%, you get these. 100%, you get everything. And that can be your progression. You know, it may be tough for a Thronebreaker player to get both bosses down 100, you know, without tossing a lot of revives at it. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking, you know, I want to think outside the box. You know, I think they are so stuck on, well, the event quest has got to be, you know, 3 chapters, 2 sections in each chapter. And, you know, the first 2 or 3 paths, and then 4 paths, and then 5 paths. They need to out T7A, at least in some fashion, much further down the rewards. Yes. They forgot a lot of platinum and even some gold players are Valiant. Yes. Yes. Yes, Kurd. Agree. Just Dre, let's see. I hate that they have to 100% Thronebreaker. You could get some dust. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm saying, you know, it would be nice to change up the way this is done. You know, it was great when they came out with Paragon Gauntlet. That was something new. But to have to do this, what I'm doing right now, which is mindless, I didn't even read these nodes other than to see what champions to bring in to get. I have no idea what the nodes are. I have no idea what the nodes are on the boss. And not really having any problem clearing it. So I don't know. You know, and the dust was nice. I have really no more rank 5 champions I want to use the dust on. I'm throwing it now on to just champions when they come out. I don't use 6 stars in much of any content anymore. So, you know, I don't know what the point of the dust is. There are some shards, some crystal shards in here that I'm going for. And that's really the only thing I'm going for right now. I want more shards to open up more 7 stars. Alrighty, Hoop. Enjoy. Hope you have a great evening. I will be here. So, you know, I do kind of agree. Having to do this, what I'm doing right now, is dumb. Well, they did try ice to prolong the 6 stars. They did for a little bit. The dust did help for, you know, probably the first 5 Alliance War seasons after 7-star rank 3s became a thing. But then they quickly died. You know, to me, the easy thing to do there was, you know, when you look at an ascended champion, you notice down there, and it's hard to see on here, but you notice down there in the bottom right-hand corner with the ascended logo, it's got a 1 in it. Where's the 2? Where's the 3? Where's the 4? That, to me, would have been an easy thing. You could have extended 6 stars indefinitely, which I know they don't want to do. They want you to buy 7-star shards so that you have to get SIGs on your 7-star champions and da-da-da-da-da-da. But That would have been an easy fix. Let's see if this will kill. Yeah, it does. See, that's a boss right there. They should just acknowledge the gap between player progression. I don't want to do Paragon content. I don't want to beat up on lower accounts and BGs. Yeah, I don't mind beating up on lower accounts and BGs. It makes me feel good. Oh, whoops. I don't want to do that. I didn't want to hit that button. I don't think we're going to get 8 stars anytime soon. I certainly hope not. The game, if they introduced 8 stars soon, and I don't know what I mean by soon. I'm going to put soon in quotes and trademark it. Mutant attackers. Okay, so just mutants, whatever. Who do we want to use? We're going to do Dazzler. We'll do Deadpool. We'll do Negasonic, maybe. I want to put, since we're bringing in Deadpool, we'll bring in Nick Fury. And who's the boss? Some unknown tech. Okay. Let's go there. That's why you retire many times. Yeah, I certainly hope they're not planning 8 stars anytime soon. It is... I don't know why I took the easy path first. I normally do the hardest one first, but this one was just calling my name. I hope that... I don't know. I hope that something. At this rate, we should hopefully have at least, yeah, I agree. We should have a good long time with 7 stars. Granted, you've got people now getting SIG 200 7-star champions fairly quick, fairly regular-ish. Whoops. Oops. I thought I had enough time to do a medium, light, medium into another medium, but you don't. Okay, I do need to turn this volume down a little bit more. I still hear myself. Okay. They're going to release 8 stars soon, at least get rank 6, 7. Yeah. I don't think we'll see 8 stars until you start seeing max rank 7s. And at that point, do you need to make it 2 games? That's almost my thinking there. Once you have 8-star champions, who the heck is going to care about a 4-star champion anymore? And what do people coming into the game think? Because you're going to have to speed the progression up, or they're going to lose, new players will lose interest very, very quick. Think about it. If you just started this game and there's 8-star champions and you're sitting there fighting with a 3- and 4-star champion, wouldn't you feel like, oh my gosh, I've got years that I've got to play before I can keep up? And then at that point, do you just say the heck with it? Do you lose interest faster? Hey, what's going on? Jason, we're just kind of still chatting about it. To me, I kind of enjoy the game. I play it for enjoyment. I'm not playing it anymore to be cutting edge. I did that for a while. July 4th, you'll see a lot of art. Yeah, I agree. July 4th, you'll see the floodgates open on rank 4s. That I will agree with. That it'll be, if there's not the capability of getting 4 more rank 4 champions on July 4th, I'll eat my shorts. Literally, I will do it live on stream. Hey, USAPA raid. Welcome to USAPA and to the USAPA Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Come on in. We are doing something about as mindless as can be done in this game, and that's the monthly event quest. And we're chatting why we think we need to upgrade rewards, why we think the game is in the state that it's in, etc., etc., etc. Hey, USAPA. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I figured I had to jump on the bandwagon a couple different ways. One, everybody was doing state of the game, so I'm going to do state of the game. Everybody was streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch. So go do a Twitch follow. I don't know how you do that. If you can follow over on Twitch, I guess I could put the link in to my channel. It should be pretty simple. If you wanna watch on Twitch, if that's easier for you, there's the Twitch stream. I'm not affiliated or whatever it's called over there. You can enjoy. The chat is mostly over here, so do what you want with that. Anyway. But thank you all for the raid. Thank you, Safa. Saw you streaming a little bit earlier. Was going to come in and watch, but unfortunately, my schedule, I've got to stream when I can. And, well, can't always watch. Oh, I heard follow. The Kirk Bro is following over on Twitch. Thank you. So anyway, it is, who cares about 5 stars? Yeah, exactly. Who cares about 4s, 3s, 2s? Well, some people want to catch them all. Some people do care about the 2 stars. I do not. Hey, and Zemo following over on Twitch. Thank you. I do not. I do not care one bit about a 2-star or a 3-star. I remember at one point. Oh, he's stun immune. Which means I probably can't do this. Nope, I can't do that. Oh, what do you know? He goes unstoppable. This is... And then I had a crush charge on me. I stream whenever people make me feel good. I do it just for fun. Oops, I walked into that. And, this is what I'm talking about. I don't even have to read the nodes. And I can get smashed in the face many, many times. Apparently he goes unstoppable and gains power a lot. I'm just going to keep smashing into him. I'll hit him once every 5-6 minutes here. I mean, there's absolutely no reading of those nodes. Apparently, I'm going to have to bring in somebody that has grit or some type of slow. So we'll change that out. You have to counter their heaviness. I don't care. This is what I'm talking. This is what I was talking about with this event. Has to go. If I can do what I just did, there is no point having this event quest here. I mean, I could maybe even auto fight it. That would be probably pushing it at this level, but it's getting close. All right, let's bring in. You know what? She's down here. I did get her. Let's bring in She-Hulk. We'll use her for the boss. And if that doesn't work, we'll just throw the whole team at it. Now, granted, I am cheating a little bit. I do have boost expiring, so I'm running 30% champ boost. Just because I have 10 of them getting ready to expire tonight. Who do we want to go against this guy with? Let's go Dazzler. I haven't read the notes here either. But see, I feel for people like Yusafa right now. I was sad, upset, hated being told, that I wasn't going to be in 4 Loki anymore. But you know what? I don't feel bad anymore. I am actually relieved by it, at least for this season and for last. War's not going to cost me anything. BG's isn't going to cost me anything. So For those that are doing tier 1 war, go watch Trevor's video. Trevor, MCOC Trevor, former I guess it's still for Lokian, former alliance mate of mine in for Loki is what I was trying to say. Put out a good video on the nodes and planning and things like that if you're into alliance war. I kind of have caught the bug of I really don't care about alliance war. The rewards are good. And my wife's calling me. And I got hit by that. What do you know? Yeah, I didn't build up at all. But it was still enough. All right, I'm going to hide my screen here for one little bitty second. Okay. Had to send a text. Which also means what I could do, give me 1 second here. I can drop my water bottle on the desk. I can get my iPad. That way I can text and communicate with her and not have to hide my screen all the time. Hold on, I'm just going to respond to her, but I have a typo that it would not look very good. There we are. Okay. Guess it's time to kick you from the alliance then, but honestly, no, I didn't say I didn't like it at low levels. I just don't like it at high levels. Tier 2, Tier 3 suits me very well. Don't have to use a ton of items. Don't have to spend money. Don't have to buy potions. Hey, Darkness, what's going on? Whoops. Hey, I don't know how he didn't hit me there, but I don't care. So yeah, I'm not missing the Alliance War grind. Never care about Alliance War. I could be part of Alliance at push, but just don't find it. Yeah. To me, the stress that I would put myself under for Alliance War wasn't worth it. I did it because I love the guys in Loki. I still do. Love almost every one of them. You like my caveat there? Almost everyone. Don't know some of the new guys, so I can't say everybody. But I would do whatever I had to stay there. So to me, the grind was worth it then. Now that I'm not there, I don't see me going back. You heard the asterisk. Hey, Andy, what's going on? I don't know if I said hi to you. And interesting, my multi-stream chat over here doesn't work, so I'm going to go YouTube and then I'll watch over here on Twitch. Because I didn't see Kurd and Zemo over on Twitch say hi. But anyway, it's kind of, I don't miss it. To me, it's very nice being able to go. I see the thing that says war started. I go in, I look at the map, I say, I want to do these fights. And then I do my fights and I'm done in like an hour after the thing starts. I do 5 war and for the season to get the rank war. I run every war on both the mini and the main. You don't need to give out any specifics or anything, confidential, obviously, but you ever get a full story on the person that had an incident on the plane? No, I haven't yet. Um, I've done some digging, and I won't say I did not, try to pull up arrest reports and stuff like that, but I've not found anything yet. So I don't know what happened. What I do know is that I've got another install coming up in 2 weeks, and I've been told I'll have to use somebody else. So I don't know. I want to find out. It's got to be a good story. There's got to be something around it. So if you're kicked off, well, I don't know if he was kicked off a flight. I don't know if it was in the airport. I don't know if it was on the airplane. I don't know. But when it's presented that there's an incident and he can't travel, and he can't travel the next time around, something transpired somewhere along the line that I want to find out more about. Hey, Faust, what's going on? All right, so we're going to use this chick. I think he starts off stun immune. Hey, we got the slow one. So we can now fight him kind of like normal. Well, the slow didn't last very long. I think that's going to push him red. Nope, didn't push him red. That did, though. I really have no idea what this guy is. Well, apparently a special 3 stunned him until the stun immune came back up. And apparently I can't. There's a parry. What do you know? Well, we finished him off there. I still don't know what the nodes are. Reminds me of my 40th birthday. The next door neighbor got really messed up and actually died. Ooh! We woke up to 1,000,000 cop cars in a house, and they're... Wow. That's a little bit more than than this, I think. Poor Loki forever. Yeah. There was a guy who opened an emergency door on a plane the other day, and the cop... Maybe that was it. Did it happen in anywhere between Texas and California? Is SP3 disabled? Good. I'm glad you guys read it. I hope they do too. If they don't, it's a missed opportunity. That's kind of where I'll put that one. If they don't talk about and address everything, it's been brought up in CCP forums. It's been brought up in YouTube videos. It has been brought up on their forums. On the website. It's been brought up in Discord. If they don't talk about it, it is a big missed opportunity on their side. I don't know why I did this against him. I'm not going to do anything. Let's see. Oh, I don't read. Oh, okay, there you go. That's nice ice. I agree with you. I don't miss Masters War, but I like Tier 1. I like the guys, and that was the thing that hurt me the most, because for example, 2 Loki, Justin, who was in here, I don't know if he's still in here or not, and an agent, and a couple other guys ran 2 Loki for a long time. Chico was in there, a bunch of guys that have been around the community for a very long time. When people would leave 2 Loki, we're a lower level alliance. We would just let them stay in the 2 Loki main chat. We had our BG chats. We had other things. We would just kind of go on with life. They would stick around in there, and we could chat and all that. With 4 Loki, once you're out, you're non-communicado. You are not spoken to. You got to send private messages and things like that. You're not part of the group anymore. And that's what hurt. I spent 2-ish years, 2+ years, something like that, um, fighting with a lot of these guys. And there's other group chats you can be in and things like that with it. But that was the hard part is, wow, I'm no longer part of that group. That was the part that hurt. And I understand it. You don't want a bunch of people in there when you're trying to do war plan and do other things like that, and just to make it a mess. But that was the part that hurt me the most. I'm still in a chat with Agent and Justin and all the two Loki folks that still want to stick around and be in it. I mean, Abdo's still in that chat. Phoenix, a couple. We got a bunch of tier 1 war players that are in that chat that still stick around. So, that, and I think most tier 1 alliances are like that. Once you're out of the alliance, you're just be gone. They may have, you can create, like I said, I could create a chat with all the guys if I wanted to, but it just becomes, how many chats do you want to stay up with? Heck, I feel bad for the alliance chat that my mini's in, because I can't keep up with it 99% of the time. And yes, I get in trouble for not keeping up with it, because I will do things because I didn't read all the 10,000 messages before I jumped into war or something like that. Oh, whoever, I can't remember the person who just left, but oh my gosh. I'd wake up and there'd be 2,000 messages, all from the same person having a conversation with themselves. And I'm not paying attention. I wasn't even looking at the fight there. Well, because we got smashed in the face, well, maybe we'll get there. All right, throw your special. All right, let's see if I can do a special intercept there. Still got the special one off. I said, sorry, we already have someone else, which we do, but good Lord, there would be, holy moly. I don't think that person had any time, anything but time to spend in line chat. It was like their full-time job. So what else is on your mind? Now that we've beat the rewards, need to be updated to death. And I will relay it. Like I said, I will kind of put say what I can say to the powers that be. Oops, wasn't paying attention there, but she died anyway. Yeah, I mean, that person seems sweet, seemed nice, but needs a life. I don't have much of one. I've got more of one than that. I guess I should figure out how to fight this guy, because I'm going to have to do it in Paragon Gauntlet. Somehow. Maybe I'll just bring Deathless King Groot in there, or Deathless Thanos in there, and just kind of deal away with it. Or I could just bring the Deathless team, as a matter of fact, because I would have grit. Oops, didn't have the slow one. Still don't. Still don't. Yeah, I don't care about the slow. Fix the AI. Well, there is that. Alrighty, folks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and be right back for about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe at most. Hopefully not that long. I've got to run down to the front desk and pick something up that just was delivered for me, and that I will need for tomorrow, but I need to do some stuff for tonight. So give me just a couple seconds. Just got to run down to the front desk, and I'll be right back. Didn't take me that long because I was walking down the hallway. The person at the front desk was bringing it up to me. So there we go. Just a couple seconds instead of very long. Geo shreds them. Yeah, there we go. Because of the grit. I've always hated war, and now I'm in Alliance. It's Plat 3. I used to love AQ, but now I hate that too because it's still. Well, we talked about that earlier, Darkness. I think I have fought the same nodes in AQ. Speaking of AQ, let's take a little sidestep here. See if I can get destroyed here in AQ real quick. Not the champs you should be using on this path, but I don't really care. It's a very slow fight. All right, let's get some more healing going. And the reason this is so slow is unless you're science or tech, I think, you have 50% reduced attack. I finally have enough gold and ISO to rank up all my 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm not going to do it. I've got enough gold. I've got enough ISO. I don't have enough care. There was a point when I first joined for Loki, and it may have been right before then, that I had finally max sigged every 4-star I had. And I got to figure out, I'm still hearing game sound. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still hearing it from something, but everything's muted. So we're just going to kind of go with it. I don't care. Uh, so, I did at one point care about that stuff. At this point, not really. And what I was talking about with AQ, I have done these same fights. These same champions years. I mean, they've changed the mini bosses a couple times. They've changed the boss a couple times. But, you know, it's kind of this point. I mean, is it worth doing this anymore? I mean, these fights are so boring. I mean, they haven't changed up any of the nodes. Just get rid of AQ altogether. I kind of like AQ a little bit. It does give me some reason to log in some days. You know, when I'm done with my arenas and I don't want to do battlegrounds, the fact that there is AQ to do, sure, gives me something to do. Opening 3 7-stars. Let us know who they are. Or better yet, you could. I don't know if you can screen share online. You can call me on Discord. We could screen share it somehow. You can record it, put it in line chat, and I'll play it. After this, we're going to restart my game after AQ, and then we're going to go do some more EQ, the exciting stuff. But, you know, the cool thing about EQ and all that is it does make me feel like I can play this game. You know, I don't have to think. I can get my face smashed in, and I can still win fights. We do have the daily super, which... Interesting enough, the daily super events are probably better rewards than what you get from doing AQ and EQ. Scary thought there, huh? I mean, you get units, you get a revive, you get some crystals, you get part of a tier 4, you get some tier 6 every day. Really, the game that I play with myself, that sounded bad. I knew it sounded bad as soon as I said it, but I said it anyway. That I kind of do here in AQ is it's a little challenge. I want to finish with a full yellow bar when I am done taking both bosses and the 3 paths. Yeah, well, I talked about it earlier, Faust, before you joined. Here's what I would do. I would take the side quest and make it the monthly event quest. Okay, that's the monthly event quest. And then what I want is the 2 new champions to be bosses. Just 2 fights, massive health pools, not real nasty nodes, just massive health pools. And you just have to go and chip away at them. You can go in, you can try and do it all at one time. You know, you don't have to revive. You go in with a champ, you do, say, 5%. You exit out, you go back in. You know, maybe there's an energy cost to it, that's fine, to keep you from just constantly going. But you just chip away at it, you know, and maybe the nodes change at 25, you know, or there's like phases or something. Just something different, something that's quick. If you want to do it all at one time, one day, you do it, just pound it out and get it all done at one time. And here I'm doing this and talking about pounding it out. Okay, okay. Yeah, no damage cap, nothing like that. Just some massive boss fight that you just get to have fun with. Okay, I'm opening line here, so give me a second here. We're going to show the Messiah crystal opening. And while we're doing that, I'm going to hide this screen and I'm going to restart. No damage cap. Just have a fight to have fun. You go in there, you get to practice those champions. You don't have to fight six stupid fights to get to the boss. Or in this case, for monthly event quest, you're fighting 6, 12, actually 7, 14, 21, 28 fights before you actually more than that, and then another 6, so 30 plus fights before you get to it. All right, let's see if I can open this. I'm liking what I'm seeing here briefly. There we go. Here is Messiah's opening. There we go. So we got a dupe on Spot, a dupe on White Tigra, and a brand new Cap Sam. Not too bad. But yeah, I think that, I would do something like that. Mix it up. Get rid of all this other, oh, you've got to do 10 million fights that you don't care about, that you don't read the nodes on, and you just kind of blast through because you have to. Oops, I can go back into AQ now. Let's go finish this stuff off. I may even buy an energy refill. Let's throw another boost on. Because those 9 expire tonight. Well, within 24 hours. Not necessarily tonight, but soonish. Spot Sig 120. Getting there. I hate tenacity. Yeah, that should finish him. All right, gentlemen. Take care, man. Have a good night. Oh, what if the bosses had unlimited health pool, phases, nodes, things change, the spike goes on, the damage you do builds? Yeah, that would work too. If you die, you can't go into the next day. I would change that. I don't like that. Maybe have a limited number of tries each day. Something. I would do things like that to change it up. I know maybe you have to upgrade the technology or change the technology that you're using some. I should stream next week, set up. Yeah, there you go. So I would, there's got to be something that we can do to shake it up. I like making it simpler. Just, we don't need all these levels of event quest. I like them. Whoops, I'm not going to finish full yellow bar now because of this freak, because of tenacity. I don't like you. Just die now. Why people so big time? I don't know. I'm not big time. I couldn't tell you. I'm a little fish. I'm a little fishy. Now you see the real reason why I grind arena. Right there. That's the whole reason I grind arena. So I can buy energy refills in Alliance Quest. I hate fighting her too. About to say, if that left her at 1% and didn't kill her, I was going to be so mad. All right. Let's see if we can do this, boss, and not get screwed by the unstoppable on the node. This is one of those fights. The champion's not hard to fight, but the node makes this fight just damn annoying. Especially when he wants to be passive. because you can see that unstoppable timer up there, or unblockable timer. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw this, and we're going to stun your butt, and then we're going to heavy you twice, and we are done with the Alliance quest. Look at that. Oh, since we got a bunch in here, let me know how is the stream quality okay? I made some changes to Air Server just to see. It doesn't look like it's chopping too much to me, but I can't always tell because, I'm on hotel Wi-Fi. All right, let's see what the second part of this is. Quality's good. Thank you, Mihal. Let's see. What do we have here? Dimensional being, Illuminati, or Thanos army. Okay. I don't know who I've got that's any good from those. So let's go ahead, and I want to look at Thanos army. No rank 3s. Yeah, there ain't gonna be any of them. How about dimensional? I don't think I've got any of those ranked up either. Oh, I got it. Never mind. Never mind. I've got a couple of those. Let's throw Fam in there. I don't know who's on the paths. I don't care. Who's the boss? Let's bring Black Widow Deadly Origin. I guess I should look to make sure he's not like shock immune. Every 9 seconds, the defender gains an unblockable buff. That's fun. Defender takes 100% less damage while they have less than 3. There we go. That's all I needed to see. Quality stay decent on it. Yay! Maybe I fixed all the issues. Knock on the simulated wood that is the desk here. I don't think we'll go 0 to 100. I think we'll kind of go 0 to maybe 50%. I really don't know what the nodes are. This could be wrong. But if Shathar's wrong, I don't want to be right. Like I said, if she's wrong, I don't want to be right. Still really learning to play her. Well, I didn't really connect with most of that in Special 2, but if he's not going to stand still, I'm just going to hit you and kill you. He was really supposed to come at me when I was charging that heavy. He decided he was going to stay back. I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like about her is you got to charge that heavy and hopefully they come rushing at you. But a lot of times they just kind of want to stand still. Well, didn't have enough wasps in me to get the 2 bars. That's where you kind of need to do more combos or throw another special one. Oh, let's. We'll stay with her. I was gonna go somebody quicker, but it's not a villain, so. Oh, I know. Their health pools are so small that it's hard to play her the right way in the event quest. So I just kind of make do. And if they hit me, oh well, it gets me power. I mean, it's just this is all about speed and getting it done. I don't. It doesn't need to look pretty. The only thing I do is I do the double medium to get more insects on there or eggs. Get more eggs on whoever I'm fighting. I'm going to steal it all. Get hit to get it done. Yeah, I will do that with like Titania or something like that when I'm running with her. You just kind of do a 5-hit combo and then just stand there and get smacked in the face a few times with the indestructible up. This one will be different. I've not fought Zemo with her. I do need to fight this one a little bit different because there was no way I was getting the 2 bars of power. Okay, here's what we're going to do. That's how we do it. We bait out the heavy. And while he's doing his heavy, I'll do my heavy. And well, we kind of need to clear this with the champion I brought, or we're a little bit out of luck because I don't have anybody else that can apply a lot of debuffs. Okay. I'm missing something somewhere. Come on. I really don't know what this node is. I don't care. For whatever reason, I parried and he evaded every time. So we just let him hit into us, but then we were heal blocked and losing health left and right. Should I read the node? Nah. Should I bring somebody else for it? Probably, but nah. Think Chi-Oth once again for the Paragon is probably who I'll use there. Get a lot of bleeds up. Oh, what the heck? Let's run CGR. You would throw. And you would cause me to use my dexterity. You prick. I mean, it's not like you're... Oh, you're unblockable too. Well, thank you. I don't like fighting him. I could have used Future Ant-Man. I could have done it the right way. There's always that. But why do it the right way? One of the champions I have always hated fighting is Maul. One, I am not very good at the reparry. I stink at watching the timers. You know what? We're going to do this. Kind of released it too early, but it worked. What the heck? It doesn't matter. Let's do her again. You're not immune to those eggs. Those little wasp stings all over your body. Ooh, who puts Darkhawk in a quest? Why? Is there... He's up there with one of the most annoying champs in the game. His relevance is none anymore. He's just annoying. Because like right here, this whole fact that when you knock him down, he gets that shield mode, that you just kind of have to sit back and hold it. What happened to my soul barb? Let me guess. This path eats your debuffs somehow. Oh, the heck with you. Just quit. Just die. There you go. Craziness. And I don't know if you could hear that. Hopefully you couldn't hear the hotel AC. I didn't even think about that as it just turns off. Hey, wow, it became nighttime outside. Did not know that. Now, Electra is another one of those. It's a kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt. When you have stupid debuffs, your ability actually drops. So you can't parry her. Gosh, those wasps do lovely things. Come on, throw. You're special. I love the aura around them. When they have all the wasps around there, that little purplish, dark blue, whatever color it is, glow. All right, I am going to look at the nodes here a little bit, just because it's annoying. I hate doing this. If the defender would be struck by a basic attack while striking a stun, they have a 100% chance to pure fight and evade. That is stupid. Anyway, unblockable. I knew that one. Staggering Beauty, True Lies, the attacker's True Strike, True Accuracy, True Focus. Oh, it's good to know. You know who I should bring for this? It's a damn Spidey. I should bring Venom. Live and learn. There we go. Easy enough. I think tonight we're going to do 2 more paths. I'm getting tired of doing the event quest. We've made a good dent. Maybe the game does not want me to do any more of the event quest. Kabam has said, we've heard enough from you. Oh, there we go. Darn. And this is one other thing I'd get rid of. This stupid little cutout that I now have to tap again on the screen to keep going down the 2-star path. Get rid of it. Make the paths straight. I want to hit the button and go. I don't want to have to hit the button and then hit the button and then hit the button and hope I don't mess up somewhere along the line. Unless the map makes something really cool looking when you zoom out on it, not really a reason to do that. I'm playing it risky. I'm playing it, throwing caution to the wind, and just having fun with it. Let's see, he's a hero. Let's go here. Do want to use CGR more. CGR is fast. There, we got hit. Gained a little bit of energy with the tail end of that beam, bullets, whatever it is that Cable shoots out at you. You know, I think they knew that these paths were dimensional beings, which meant CGR, which meant they weren't putting any villains down on the paths. They were going to use all heroes. Do it that way too. Stun them, charge the heavy. Well, only 75,000 more fights to go before we're done. Will he evade? Guess we'll find out. Didn't evade that, because the first hit, I know. This is the one I was worried about him evading. Okay, guess not. Doesn't really matter. The insects start stinging anyway. Poor Dorm. Dormammu had a day. He used to be one of the big bads in this game, was a pain in the butt to deal with. Still is, in a way. with the degen you get when you lose a buff. Still is in a way, but it's not too bad to deal with. All right. Dragonman. Yep. Oh, he's a hero too. All these champions being heroes. Isn't that fun? At least with the power gain, I can do something here. I forgot. That was close. He almost got a hit in there. I really should use a different champion than this. And will. I'm going to bring in Shield for the Paragauntlet, I think, when it comes time. But if I can play aggressive, she is such a beast. That looked choppy to me right there. I think what I will do tomorrow is turn down the frames per second on Air Server. All right, one more path. And then you guys are free to go and enjoy your evenings. Not that you haven't been able to do that all along. I'd like to think you're a captive audience. I like to think you're enjoying yourself while you're listening to me ramble on about the lovely event quest. But I know better. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some battlegrounds again. If you're good boys and girls. You want to see a Zola fight? Is there a Zola in here? I guess there would be, huh? There would be a Zola fight, because I guess he's new this month, huh? Well, we'll do it tomorrow night. I don't think I'm going to get to it tonight. We're an hour and 42 minutes in, and my patience with Event Quest is about up. So maybe we'll do an earlier stream tomorrow. Last boss. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting that far tonight. Ha ha ha! You tried to get me, Jabari. I'm quicker. That's where Faust was saying, you know, you leave yourself open and, well, you can get smacked in the face. That was one I could have gotten smacked very, very easily. I just happened to get lucky. But we'll kind of do all the event quest on stream. I can't keep going at this. All right, let's try this again. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. 4 more fights. Hang in there, folks. We're almost there. We're almost to the 50% mark. I said 0 to 100. We're going to have to go 0 to 50 in very slow time. Granted, I was talking a lot. Granted, I stopped out to do AQ, but for some reason, doing event quest is more exhausting than spending all this time doing battlegrounds. Battlegrounds, I feel like I could do, 3-4 hour streams and not have too much of an issue. This stuff. Although it is fun getting to play Shathra. And we are finally going to use CGR on a villain. And we got class advantage. Let's see if he doesn't play like a prick. He didn't. I don't know if this will kill him. I remember a day. Okay, it did. But to say, I remember a day when CGR's Special 2 would kill just about anything. I like the atrophy. Well, that, fine. Fine, Strange. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we've got here. We've got one last boss to kill. Maybe if it wants to go. There we go. Maybe if I tap on a node, it'll go. Cause and effect. All right. All right, all right, all right. I'm tired of saying all right. I got to come up with a new word. Maybe I'll just start saying dag nabbit because I know Faust likes it. Oops, he was unblockable for that. And we're done with that. I think that's going to wrap it up for now, though. It's only 7 o'clock here. I may be back later. I need to take a little bit of a break. I need to get a little bit of work done. In the meantime, we can jump over and we can say hi to Mr. AP Waves, who is doing some battlegrounds. Go over there, say hi, tell him Say Fossey sent you. Not set. That's spelled correctly. There we go. We can drop that in there. I do want to thank those of you that did sub over on Twitch. Greatly appreciate the Twitch follows. Appreciate all of you being in here. Appreciate the new subs. On the way out, hit the like, share the stream, do all that kind of fun stuff. We'll be back. Probably, I may do some battlegrounds later if I feel like it. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care all. I got to find my ending button. There it is.